first time in Universe Mode history, welcome everyone to Raw as we're in the United Kingdom here in London, England, as we're only days removed from Super Showdown. As tonight in our main event, Cesaro looking to go one-on-one. They're going to clash with Drew McIntyre in a street fight here tonight in our main event on Raw. Also later on tonight on Raw, the Undertaker, for the first time since WrestleMania, when he went one-on-one and defeated Finn Balor, will go one-on-one with new draftee Baron Corbin. Corbin and Undertaker tonight on Raw. Also, Alexa Bliss will go one-on-one with Asuka. All this plus more tonight on Raw. And now it's time for some tag team action to kick off Raw. First time in the United Kingdom. As we got the B Team. We got Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, former SmackDown Live and NXT Tag Team Champions.
B Team, go, go, go! B Team, go, go, go!
The B Team.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 462 pounds, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, the B Team.
The B Team not getting a great reception from the crowd, but at least they got them chanting. B Team, go, go, go.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
It's a new day, ladies and gentlemen. As Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Big E are now a part of the Raw brand after getting drafted at Super Showdown.
And their opponents, accompanied by Big E at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
Booty-O cereal and Booty-O pancakes. The New Day making their presence known here in the United Kingdom. As the New Day, former Raw Tag Team Champions here in Universe Mode. Looking to be in action here tonight. As we got Kofi and Woods as Big E watching on that ringside against the B Team. Here we go. There's a front headlock there from Axel. Taking on Kofi. Axel representing B Team, Kofi representing the New Day. Drop kick from Axel. Tonight here on Raw. Off the heels of Super Showdown from Down Under in Australia, in Melbourne, Australia. Nice jumping clothesline from Kingston. There's Axel. Now trying to get back in the match. Short arm. Oh, got him with a clothesline. B Team looking all right by the hands of Axel. Axel with the rights coming in. Sidewalk backbreaker. Or sidewalk slam, I should say. Sidewalk slam, and now Axel makes a tag. Here comes Dallas. Here we go. Now Dallas. Oh! With a running bulldog. Or maybe he calls it the bulldog. As, oh, Kingston. Side rush and leg sweep is Kingston now just feeding off the crowd's energy. We're in the O2 Arena as Kingston got Dallas in the ring. Kingston, look at this. Sleeper hold locked in. Sleeper hold's applied on the Dallas. Is Dallas feeling sleepy? I don't think so. Jawbreaker there from Dallas. Able to break the hold there. Irish whip. Kingston got him in the corner. And now Kofi. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, able to play mind games with Dallas. Able to trick him in a double foot stomp for good measure. The head kick, the double foot stomp, and Kingston couldn't even get a 2. Dallas able to kick out before even a 1 count. The will of Dallas there, but Kingston with a Frankensteiner, not backing down. Back over there from Dallas after getting up. very quickly from that Frankensteiner. Oh! Nasty jawbreaker, a second jawbreaker in the match by Dallas. And that makes a tag. Here comes Woods. And Woods miscalculated there. Out of bad step, if you will. As Dallas got him. Oh, atomic drop. Mr. PhD in Woods. Oh, God. Suffers a big boot there from Paul Dallas. And he makes a tag. Here comes Axel. There is Axel, former Intercontinental Champion. The kick to the spine. Who could have forget when he won that championship in Chicago at the Payback pay-per-view in 2013. On the same day, on Father's Day. No doubt, special moment for him. There's Hangman neckbreaker there from Axel. Knee lift there, and a flying form from Woods. And now makes a tag. Here comes Kingston back in the fray. Loud crowd here in the O2 Arena here in London. As no doubt WWE is in the United Kingdom this week. Raw and SmackDown only. Decided to make a little pit stop after the Super Showdown, which is all the way in Australia. Many hours have gone by. Many hours has gone by due to the flying. As Kingston with a kip up after that next step from Dallas. And Kingston with an uppercut. It's Kofi now. Snapmare takedown. Oh, a soccer ball kick to the back of Dallas. And now Dallas able to turn it around. And now Dallas got him. Able to hold on to the arm, the forearm of Kingston, and delivering elbows to the side of the skull. Can't wait to see the Undertaker in action later on tonight. Who knows what's going to happen there? When he collides with Baron Corbin. We saw Dallas deliver that DDT, now make the tag to Axel. Things are not looking good for the New Day in this tag team match. As kick to the midsection. It's Kingston. Clothesline. Able to sandwich Axel in the corner and then planted him with a bomb-like maneuver. And now Kofi got him in the corner. Tag made. We're going to go for the finish. Midnight Hour. Say hello to Big Ben for me as the New Day has hit the Midnight Hour. The New Day gets the win.
Here are your winners, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston,
The New Day is successful on their first Raw back in over 3 years. Wow. What a win for the New Day. We're back live on Raw. Now it's time for some women's action. Here comes the former SmackDown Women's Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Anaheim, California, CANDICE LERAE.
First time to see Candice LeRae since WrestleMania, when she went one-on-one with Toni Storm. Sadly lost her title that night, but now got drafted over to Raw. So this could be a new lease on life, if you will, for Candice. And here comes her opponent.
From Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
I was gonna say a unpopular superstar, if you will, by the WWE Universe. No doubt about that. Ruby Riott, a terrorizer at one point. She had the whole women's division in her hands. That's Riot now. I guess they're going to show Candice LeRae how things are done here on the Raw brand. I mean, Ruby Riott has been on Raw for a year now. And she has dominated for a bit. And now Riot, they're going to maybe teach Candice something here in this matchup. Ruby Riott went toe-to-toe with Becky Lynch on the Raw after WrestleMania. In a great matchup, and in the end, oh, the man able to get the job done that night. It's Candice LeRae. Oh, drop kick to the knee. Candice is in control so far in this match. As now Ruby Riott going to turn it around. Ruby, schoolgirl. Oh, the head kick for good measure. As, oh, trying to go for a shot. Could not connect. And now, oh, trying to go for a maneuver. Also didn't get it. That time got her. Candice LeRae. Maybe get it with that Frankenstein and the swinging neck breaker to follow. No doubt LeRae going to bounce back from that WrestleMania loss on night 2. And now we're going to perform in front of the UK crowd. Candice LeRae, look at this on the second rope. Right on top. Wait a minute. Oh, a top rope German suplex. Crash and burn for Riott. A lot of damage has been done there. Now Candice LeRae. Candice. Oh, look at this. Octopus stretch. Apply on the Riott. Riott's in a bad position here. Not looking to tap though. Drop toe hold. Able to counter. Able to escape the submission. That kick to the gut. Downstairs. Got her up. Power bomb. Ruby Riott. No doubt. Don't want to underestimate her. Don't want to overlook her. That wicked headbutt. And, oh, trying to go for a right. Blocked it. Nice takedown. And a drop kick by Riott. And now Ruby Riott. Looking to unleash on Candice. As Candice on the apron. Riott wants Candice back in the ring. Now Riott got her here. And able to counter. Irish whip over the top, hanging on the apron. And now Candice taunting Riott. Wants her back in the ring. And now Candice with a jawbreaker. And now Candice LeRae. Uh-oh. When she drags her opponent, you know one thing? Moonsault. Springboard moonsault. Into the cover. Is Riott down for the count? And she is. Candice LeRae gets the win. Candice LeRae took it down with the jawbreaker. And then the moonsault for the win.
Candice LeRae.
Raw debut and success for Candice LeRae here tonight. Wow. Next time WWE Superstars will be on pay-per-view, it is WWE Backlash live in the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, between Raw and SmackDown brands. You don't want to miss the 3rd annual WWE Backlash pay-per-view. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is now time for these two to clash as new draftee to Monday Night Raw in Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf, takes on the American Badass, the Dead Man, the Undertaker. As Corbin makes his way down the aisle, wasting little time to do battle with the Dead Man. As Baron Corbin, a former European champion, obviously not afraid to go up against the Undertaker for what it seems here. Looking to give the Undertaker his end of days. Here we go. What a treat for the United Kingdom fans. For the fans here in the O2 Arena in London, as the Undertaker arrives. Dead man walking or riding.
From Death
I'm starting to think that maybe The Undertaker might be sticking around for a while. Undertaker, first time appearing on Raw in weeks, in months rather. First time seeing The Undertaker since WrestleMania when he defeated Finn Balor. He defeated the Demon Finn Balor. Undertaker realized that he couldn't be his dead man persona. He couldn't be his alter ego, if you will. It was all about digging holes and taking souls. He had to be the American Badass, had to open up Big Evil, Dead Man Inc., if you will, and was able to bring the fight towards Finn Balor. Loud ovation for The Undertaker here in London. As Undertaker looking ready to do battle against Baron Corbin. Here we go. Baron Corbin doesn't seem pleased. Crouch ending, you still got it. I don't think he ever lost it. But here we go. Match begins as Undertaker got him up here. Oh, nice vertical suplex by the Dead Man. As a big right. And another right from the Undertaker. Irish whip. And big boot. Look at Corbin! Oh, the belly! But Baron Corbin's not afraid of taking on legends. Baron Corbin once defeated Shawn Michaels back at Survivor Series in 2K17. He had wars with Shawn Michaels at one point. He defeated him on Raw at one point as well. So he's not afraid to take on legends. As Baron Corbin with the Falcon Arrow planted the Undertaker. And the Undertaker able to block him, able to counter. Elbow strikes to the bald head of Corbin, and a big right by Undertaker. And drops the elbow. Undertaker's been a different man since he had his documentary. His documentary was filmed over the last couple of years. You've seen the ups and downs of what Undertaker goes through. But it seems that he's on the up and up now. Oh. Baron Corbin with the run of his own. He kicked in the midsection, but Undertaker coming back with a big run of his own. Undertaker is a perfectionist. Whenever something does not go his way, whenever something that he knows he can perform at a high level goes bad, goes wrong, he will find a way to fix it. As Baron Corbin with the one-handed spine buster slams down the Undertaker. And a big run of his own. Trying to go for a kick. Couldn't get him. Clothesline. Clothesline able to take it down. As the Undertaker seems to be ready. Big right. A throat thrust. Undertaker rebound. Shoulder tackle. And Undertaker. Oh, God. Coming with a right there. Irish whip, hanging on the apron is Taker. Baron Corbin taunting the Dead Man. I don't think that's a good idea. Look at Undertaker. Got him in the middle rope. Oh, leg drop. A leg drop onto the middle rope. And now the Undertaker up top. What the hell is he going to do there? Undertaker drops the knee. Drops the knee to the Undertaker. Leg is hook, lateral press. And a shoulder up at one. Baron Corbin able to get out of that predicament very quickly. Able to block the Undertaker. Flying clothesline. Vintage Undertaker. Leg is hooked out. And a kick out at one. Holy. Uh-oh. Undertaker. Looking to put away Corbin. Undertaker got Corbin. Sends him over the top. Onto the outside. And now Undertaker. Looking to take advantage of the environmental area. Oh wait, Corbin is able to stand toe-to-toe with the Dead Man. Gotta give Corbin credit. It's Corbin sent inside the ring by the Undertaker. Oh, able to block it. Kick to the midsection. Corbin tried to go high. Taker went low into the abdomen. And then the Undertaker got Corbin here. Undertaker now Irish whip off the ropes. Clothesline. Wicked clothesline from the Dead Man. now Big Evo sends Corbin, the lone wolf, to the outside once again. How amazing to see the Undertaker still perform at a high level. He's been in this business for nearly 30 years. Later on this year, we'll make it 30 years. Only been in the... And the Undertaker got him. Leg drop off the apron. That vintage leg drop that he always does to his opponents. And now the Undertaker wants Corbin up to his feet. This is not good. Double axe handle. Double axe handle. Corbin rolls through. Now Corbin sends Taker off the ropes. Catapult. Caught him in midair. Corbin caught him in midair and turns it into the end of days. Holy. Corbin able to turn it to the end of days. Looking forearm shot. And now Corbin. Oh! Showing his Golden Gloves background there. His boxing background. Able to use that onto the Undertaker. As a... Oh! Corbin taking it towards the dead man. And, oh! Undertaker. Oh! Missed the right. Corbin got it that time. Kicks out of the midsection. And a right to left being delivered. Jockey for position. Got over tie up there. Kicked in the midsection. You saw Corbin try to go for it, but Undertaker got him there. And Undertaker right, left, shot to the abdomen, and a big uppercut. Undertaker and Baron Corbin going toe to toe. Uh-oh. This could be it. This is it. Tombstone pile driver. Night Corbin. Rest in. No, Corbin kicks out. Are you kidding me? I thought Undertaker got Corbin. Fallaway slam. And drops the elbow for good measure. I can't believe Corbin kicked out of the tombstone. Oh my God. And Undertaker got him. Hell's Gate submission. That triangle choke. But Corbin, the shot to the leg, able to find the way out, able to loosen the grip of the legs of Undertaker and escaping the hold. Baron Corbin has been impressive in this match, able to hold his own, not going to let the power of the Undertaker fear him. Able to block the chokeslam attempt, did Undertaker there. Got him, scoop slam. The scoop slam from the Undertaker, hooks the leg, lateral press, and a 2 count. And look at Corbin setting up like the Undertaker. And now, Undertaker got him, hand on the throat, but Corbin countered. Corbin blocked it. If Corbin couldn't do the chokeslam of his own, the Taker would not be able to do his own chokeslam, says Corbin. Kick to the midsection. Oh, the coming blow to the back. Baron Corbin, the lone wolf. He gave the Undertaker his end of days once. And Undertaker sat up. Oof. Knee to the face by Baron Corbin. Take over right. And Undertaker. Oh God, bad spot for the referee. Corbin able to block the splash from the corner. And now Undertaker got him. Undertaker. Snake eyes out of the corner. And now in a big boot. Normally he would run to the ropes. But I guess he decided just to connect it right then and there. Undertaker now measuring for a chokeslam. Is that what he's going for? Maybe not. Maybe he decided gangster for the moment. And now, rights and lefts. Undertaker shots to the midsection and uppercut. Baron Corbin, you gotta give him credit. Very wise, he able to win out the ring, but obviously that didn't stop Undertaker from following and plant some of the snake eyes on the announce table. And Undertaker sent him back in the ring. Undertaker. What's he gonna do? Got him. Oh, knee lift by Corbin. Big right blocked. Big right. Undertaker took him down. After that big right. Got him downstairs. Could he go for it? Could this be Corbin's last ride? Last ride planted. Undertaker in position. Into the cover. Got him. Undertaker beats Corbin.
Here is
Wow.
your winner, the Undertaker.
As the dead man is back in business. Dead Man Inc. open for business starting tonight. Went to war with Corbin. Able to give him his last ride. What a showing for Baron Corbin in this matchup. What a match. What a performance for the UK crowd by The Undertaker. And now he's going to ride off into the sunset. Says Dead Man. What a match between Corbin and Taker. As The Undertaker leaving on a high note. Wow. Let's look at the new draftees for the Red Brand as we have Rey Mysterio from SmackDown now drafted over to Raw in the supplemental draft after Super Showdown. The Viking Raiders, the most dominant tag team champions in history, drafted over to Monday Night Raw. Dakota Kai, former SmackDown Women's Champion, now part of the Red Brand. Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss, is now part of the Red Brand, and she will be in action later on tonight. And finally, Johnny Gargano has been drafted over to Raw away from SmackDown. They're back live on Raw. They're back on Raw with Little Miss Bliss. That's Alexa Bliss is on Raw.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss drafted over from SmackDown over to Raw. Maybe tonight, maybe things will be different for Bliss. She struggled over a year on SmackDown. She tried and tried and tried. Things were just not going her way. So now that she's drafted back over to Raw, maybe things will work in her favor. But then again, she's going up against the Empress of Tomorrow, the Raw Women's Championship #1 contender in Asuka. The dangerous Asuka is in action.
And from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Here comes the challenger for Becky Lynch's Raw Women's title at Backlash. As Asuka, no doubt, plans on going on to gain some momentum starting tonight. Asuka's been on the roll on Raw as of late, getting win after win. Defeated Rhea Ripley on Raw last week as well. Now tonight here in the United Kingdom, here in London, England, looking to go ahead and defeat Alexa Bliss. Gain some momentum heading towards Backlash, is only less than 3 weeks from tonight. Loud ovation for Asuka here tonight. Asuka's had some highs and lows here on the Raw brand. Actually competed in her home country in Japan as the Raw Women's Champion. Had wars with Becky Lynch. And now tonight, we're going to do battle with Bliss here tonight. And you saw Alexa Bliss rake the eyes of Asuka before she connected that back suplex moments ago. And Alexa Bliss with a bulldog. These two actually had a match at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view last season in 2K19 for the Raw Women's title. The one time Alexa Bliss had an opportunity at the Raw Women's Championship. And, oh, Alexa! Throwing caution at the win. Able to launch herself onto Asuka there. And, oh, the nice flying kick there. That heel kick connects onto Bliss. These two just trading shots now. What an eventful Raw it has been tonight here in London in the O2 Arena. As Asuka with the stomps and the strikes being connected. Asuka taunting Bliss. As Alexa, nice forearm shot, able to get back in the ring now. Alexa Bliss dragging Asuka all the way towards the corner, I would believe. As Asuka able to get the elbows. Oh, no! God, a spinning back fist takes down Bliss. This 5 Feet of Fury might be in trouble. As Asuka got the knees, planting it onto the canvas. And now Asuka got Bliss here. Step suplex. No doubt Asuka looking to relive her rivalry with Becky Lynch at Backlash. It'll be Asuka's first time at the Raw Women's title, I believe, in months. As Asuka now getting T locked in onto Bliss, but look at the strength of Bliss though. Able to drop her like a mini spine buster and a drop kick to follow. As Alexa Bliss feels that maybe things are going her way in this match. And now Alexa got Asuka off the rope, trying to go for a kick, couldn't get it. And Asuka with a clothesline sends Miss Bliss to the outside. There's Asuka and Bliss on the outside now. Ooh, kitchen sink, that knee and oh! Bliss caught with a kick. Look at that. And out, trying to go for a kick. And oh, send her between the steps and the apron there. And, oh, sending her off the steel steps. And now Asuka German onto the floor. Asuka getting that title shot at Backlash. Will be the first time Asuka will compete for the Raw Women's title since the Monday Night Raw after the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, when Ruby Riott was able to win the title last year. Last year's Elimination Chamber, Ruby Riott won the women's title, which was held by Asuka at that point. As Alexa Bliss got her, Frankensteiner. And now Bliss, double knees. Here comes the WWE moonsault. Will that be enough? The WWE moonsault for the win. Leg is hooked, and Asuka able to kick at it too. Could not get it. She could either go for the Bliss DT or the Twisted Bliss. Wait a minute, Bliss DT connects. Isn't enough to put away Asuka here. Leg is hooked, shoulder to down. No, kick at it too. Asuka staying alive. Alexa Bliss can't believe it. Not really happy that Asuka kicked out of her finishing move, the DDT, but Asuka Michinoku driver planet. Now Asuka, snapmare takedown kick to the spine, did not connect, and now, ooh, bulldog there from Bliss. And now Bliss got her, taunting Asuka, which is not a good move, but a neck breaker there, that was a good move there. Able to connect that neck breaker. And now, oh, kick did not phase Asuka. Asuka with a heel kick. Able to take down Bliss. These two going back and forth. Kick to the midsection. Cold Bliss. Cold Bliss. Able to connect. And then, oh, kick to the midsection. And oh, trying to go for the heel kick that time. Miscalculated leg sweep. Miscalculated the heel kick to Asuka. Bliss up top. Drops the elbow. That Hail Mary elbow drop for the win. And a kick out of toe, says Asuka. And now Asuka up to her feet. But Bliss got her. Bliss got her. Step suplex. Her legs hung up on the ropes. Double knees. Uh-oh. Double knee moonsault. This could be the beginning of the end for Asuka. Bliss got her. Frankensteiner. Uh-oh. Asuka. Not gonna like the view. Kick to the midsection. Bliss DT. There's no way. Into the cover. Leg is hooked. Alexa Bliss beating Asuka. Holy. Wow. Alexa Bliss on her first night back on Raw in over a year has defeated Asuka. Obviously not happy about it at all. Holy. You're new to the channel, click the subscribe button and the notification bell where you'll never miss any videos from this channel. As we're back here on Raw, you see Becky Lynch walking backstage. Becky Lynch is in the arena, not competing tonight, but... Oh, wait a minute. Face to face with Asuka. That is true at Extreme Rules 2K18. Becky Lynch giving words of wisdom, if you will, towards Asuka. If Asuka shows up at Backlash, she might not win the women's title. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time on Raw.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro!
Here comes the Swiss cyborg in Cesaro. Here comes a man, no doubt, is in pursuit of something. We're going to find out in the weeks to come, but not tonight. Cesaro looking to be in action. This is our main event here on Raw in the United Kingdom. And here comes a man from Glasgow, Scotland. Not getting a good reception from the crowd here in London, England.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Terminator has one thing to do. Go head-to-head, toe-to-toe with Cesaro in a street fight. We're going to send the crowd home happy with a street fight-like matchup. A match, no disqualification, no countouts. Pinfall submissions are the only match that matters, and the only thing that matters in this match. And now, McIntyre, they're gonna do battle with Cesaro. I was gonna say a loud ovation for McIntyre, but well, kind of the opposite. Maybe polarizing, if you will. Either way, Cesaro, McIntyre, main event time on Raw. That was wrong into Cesaro. That Cyclone uppercut, able to take him down. Cesaro now, no doubt. They're going to bring it towards McIntyre. Cesaro got him. Nice snap suplex. And Cesaro taking it towards McIntyre. Cesaro, a wrestling purist, no doubt about it. Got him down. Nice maneuver. And McIntyre able to kick out. As Cesaro got him. Nice snap suplex. Drew McIntyre's not been able to get out the blocks as of late in this match. Straight jacket into powerbomb. And now Cesaro on the outside, and Cesaro getting straight to it. Bring it on the table. Look at this. Cesaro looking to do some damage in the early going. Things are not looking good for Scottish Terminator in the early. Oh, wait a minute. McIntyre able to turn around. Able to toss Cesaro to the outside. There's a time limit on this match. TV time remain. As Cesaro planted face first on the steel steps. And now McIntyre got him up on the shoulders. What's McIntyre gonna do? Wait a minute. Oh, God. Like a battering ram. Just rammed him onto the barricade. Right in front of the crowd in the O2 Arena. It's been a great Raw tonight. It's only 3 weeks away from Backlash. It's McIntyre with the chair. The shot to the midsection. And then, oh, God. DDT. And now McIntyre on the outside. They're going to get another weapon, but what's he going to bring out? Oh, uh-oh. He got a kendo stick. And then, oh, missed the shot. And it, oh, wait, Cesaro over the counter. He about to swing to the midsection and the spine. And now Cesaro going ham on McIntyre. Good grief. And up, McIntyre got him up here. Fireman's carry. Yo, single knee gut buster. McIntyre with a single knee gut buster. And not even enough for a 2. Able to kick out a 1 did Cesaro. Off the ropes, McIntyre got caught! European uppercut! Very European uppercut! Caught by Cesaro! What a bit of the pull with McIntyre and a kick and a 2! Oh my God! And Cesaro got McIntyre. Sharpshooter locked in. Sharpshooter replied. What's McIntyre gonna do? He can't get to the ropes. There's no point. The ropes are not gonna save. As McIntyre realized that, able to fight out the hold. And now Cesaro sends McIntyre into the corner. Shoulder into the midsection. And again and again. These two are bringing it towards each other. Good grief. Oh. Single knee gut buster now. Oh, McIntyre with a chair shot to the spine. And trying to go for another chair shot. Oh, shot to the midsection. McIntyre DDT. Oh my God. And now McIntyre. He wanted to. McIntyre sent the table to the outside. And clothesline. Able to send Cesaro crashing down to the mat. I think McIntyre lost his footing, and then he threw the table outside the ring by accident. Look at Cesaro taunting McIntyre. McIntyre got him up again. Oh! That gut buster. Now look at McIntyre. Hand on the chair. Oh no! Oh, God! Chair shot to the dome, and I think Cesaro might be busted open. I would not be surprised if he is. As Drew McIntyre set up the table. Yep, the table just collapsed. Oh God! Ooh! Follow-away slam-like maneuver by Cesaro onto the table. Smart move, cover by Mac. Oh, and the kick out of 1. McIntyre able to kick out. And now Cesaro trying to go for a discus. He got caught. Face first. Got him. Up top. McIntyre. He got something in mind with that table. And Cesaro. McIntyre able to kick Cesaro back down. McIntyre setting up the table. But Cesaro drop kick. Bad landing for both men. A bad scenario. Everybody crashed and burned there. But McIntyre got the table now. And look at Cesaro. Cesaro got the table back in hand. And oh God! Cesaro with the The table's a weapon. Leg is hook. 2 count. Gonna know the kick at a 2. McIntyre kicks out. Oh my God. The crowd is on their feet, but McIntyre got him. Dez press. God bless Luthez. Just pounding away on Cesaro. And now, again now, Scottish Terminator got his hands on the table. What could he possibly be thinking about putting Cesaro through that table? And what could he possibly be thinking of? Glasgow kiss! Give us a kiss! Says McIntyre. And now Cesaro. Oh. Trying to send. Oh, Cesaro got sent off to the ropes. McIntyre tried to send Cesaro into the corner, but Cesaro went off the ropes instead. Uh-oh. McIntyre got Cesaro. This is not good. This is not good for both men. Superplex through the table. Oh my God. Superplex through the table, and now McIntyre feels that the end is here for Mr. Cesaro. Cover through the table. Superplex. Cesaro kicks out. Uh-oh. McIntyre looking to finish it here. Claymore. Welcome to Claymore Country, says McIntyre. Leg is hooked. And Cesaro with a shoulder up. You've got to be kidding me. McIntyre can't even believe. He can't believe it. Arguing with the referee, saying that was a 3. Cesaro able to get the shoulder up at 2. McIntyre, no doubt frustrated. Oh, and a nasty right from Cesaro. And another big uppercut from Cesaro. And another right after right, and another right. Off the rope, Cesaro springboard, uppercut! Springboard and uppercut! Is that enough to put him away too? No! McIntyre kicks out. McIntyre rubbing in the crowd's face that he's okay. And now, Cesaro had something in mind, but Drew able to counter. What a battle between Cesaro and McIntyre. This is our main event, live on Raw, in the United Kingdom, as McIntyre raining in shots on the Cesaro. Big right there, almost rocked him. McIntyre taunting, Cesaro with an uppercut. Very European uppercut. Cesaro able to capitalize. Cesaro gets the win. Oh my God.
Here is your winner, Cesaro.
Cesaro went to hell and back and was able to succeed and get the job done here tonight. What a war between Cesaro and McIntyre in this street fight. I want to thank everyone for watching Raw tonight in the United Kingdom. For the first time in Universe Mode history, Raw emanates from the United Kingdom in London, England, in the O2 Arena. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody. Wow, what a match.